Well, James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow just got even more interesting because Adria Arjona has now become the name at the center of the conversation today surrounding the next Superman movie. Because earlier trade reporting this week said that Gunn had found the final piece of his puzzle. He was doing casting for Maxima, but today we found out that Arjona had landed the mysterious role, with speculation pointing toward the comic character, like I said, Maxima. But it seems like, and this is rumors, take it with a grain of salt, that the reason why they were being so coy about this casting was because she's not playing Maxima, but she is playing Wonder Woman. Now, let's go ahead and take this with a grain of salt. Let's talk about the Maxima stuff first. So if Adria is playing Maxima, that could tell us a lot more about where Man of Tomorrow is headed. In the comics, Maxima is an alien queen with a huge personality, massive power, and a history of being both an enemy and at times a complicated romance represented with Superman, right? So if that is a role, then the sequel may be leaning even harder into the cosmic side of the DC universe, and this could exactly be what it is. It could make, we already got Brainiac. It would make a lot of sense, and we already know that he's a central threat of this film, and that kind of does make this news a little bit exciting just in general. Like I said, if we're just ignoring what's probably happening, and so in this film, we know that everybody's returning back. We know Nicholas Holt's back as Lex Luthor, David Cornsweet's back as Superman, and so on and so forth. And we know that Superman and Lex are going to have to work together to probably confront Brainiac. Aaron Pierre is also expected to come back from the Lantern show later on this year as John Stewart, which means DC is doing a really great job, I feel like, so far of connecting the universe. Now, I do have this obvious question. Like I said, what if she's not Maxima at all? Now, we're hearing some rumors. This isn't necessarily coming from all the trades. I can't remember if it was Variety or somebody reported saying that there was a chance. Because, see, James Gunn, what I'm basically trying to boil it down to is this. Much as I love James Gunn damn near messes up telling secrets on himself, okay? Because he likes to debunk things, but he doesn't really do a great job at debunking everything. So, for example, we had 4 women that were supposed to be playing Maxima, like as far as going in for auditions, stuff like that, right? And this movie's coming out July 9th of next year, so it's like, okay, this is definitely a smaller role because they're about to start filming, or they've already kind of started filming from what it alludes to with James Gunn, at least production, pre-production, stuff like that. And so James Gunn comes out, online like he usually does, and he debunks. He's like, hey, this isn't true of the casting. And trade started finding out that night, and they started looking into stuff, and turns out 2 of the 4 castings were incorrect as far as people coming in to do stuff. And Adria Arjona was one of those that was correct. She was one that's, still on there. And so when his Wonder Woman stuff started getting tossed out there yesterday and today, kind of weird that he hasn't debunked that. And that's what I mean by he kind of tells on himself, because he debunks literally everything, basically chronically online. But then as soon as something like this comes out, he's not doing a whole lot of debunking. So whether this turns out to be true and she's a cosmic queen, or it's a total misdirect, or start of a much bigger reveal, this casting did make it more interesting. She's a great actress. I love her. And if she's playing either of those roles, I actually think that's really great casting any other way. And so what do you think? Do you think that she's playing Maxima, or do you think they're hiding something bigger? Hell, do you think it's even Wonder Woman? It could be somebody else completely. It's just very, very odd that it's not fully confirmed who she's playing. And so with that, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, because I'm very interested to hear what the comments have to say. And like, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.